Here we are in the tiny home. I personally feel it could be salvaged. The entire back wall, and then this, obviously this wall, that corner, it's going to have to come completely off, probably up to right here at the bedroom wall, where this seems to be a back bedroom area. I'm not sure, maybe just this little room, but definitely to this wall. I think that will, if we cut that off, this section, it will relax the rest of the wall to where it can be framed and squared again. Obviously the entire thing is going to have to be gutted from the sitting. Apparently whenever it hit, whatever it hit, it landed on its side. I'll show that in a minute, but you can kind of see how nothing is square anymore, obviously due to the impact and it landing on its side. This is a small bedroom. Going into the hallway, into the kitchen, there's a bathroom right here, which it'll have to totally be redone. Stepping outside, you can see obviously where it was hit. So I'm thinking that if we can cut it about right here, really on this line, we can straighten this out. But all this is going to be completely removed. Like I said, all the way. The back wall comes off, and then the other wall stays. But the roof structure and everything comes off to that area right there. And I think we can get it square to where it'll at least be square enough to frame out. And then we do some type of wood feature or something to where we're not having to reinvent the wheel and do a bunch of metal fabrication. Looking down the visible line, you can see obviously toward the end down here it curves in. That's obviously due to the hitting the bridge. Walking to the other side, you can see it's bowed out. So you can see along this line here it's bowed out. I think if we cut that, it'll allow it to relax back in to where it's not as twisted. Whenever it hit, it obviously landed on its side. You can see scrape marks here from where it landed on its side. The electrical box is completely demolished from where it landed on its side. You can see the scratch marks on it. And then of course, going down the container, you can see the top rail where the paint's gone. All of this where it slid on its side. And then obviously the most affected area. And then of course looking at the actual, you can see how it brought the floor up here. And I think if we can just relieve the pressure off of it, we can get that to drop back down. And I think that if we once again cut from this corner out and then that wall off and then the front wall, like I said, the front off, we can get everything else to relax and settle back down. Of course, it's going to have to take manipulation to do it, but I think it's doable. This is just my initial thought.